over.
Beautiful play.
It ain't over till it's over.
This is the Premier League.
It's great drama.
Everton versus Man City.
Manchester City, they're playing the real swagger and arrogance, and they don't need many chances to punish you, and that means that our performance needs to be perfect.
We start now the second part of the season. Every game will be a final. I think for all the teams that are involved in the fight for the title, it's very important to play every game as a final.
Chelsea versus Newcastle.
We've got a good record against them, and I've got to use that as a huge positive. I mean, we're going up against one of the best sides in the Premier League, if not in Europe, against one of the best managers. You know, so it'd be great standing in the technical area next to them. Hopefully we won't bully them.
Burnley versus QPR.
It always is one game at a time for us. We've always thought that way because that's all we can really do. That's our focus. So the next one comes quickly in QPR. It was interesting the night actually against Tottenham. Someone I believe rang TalkSport and said we were disrespecting the cup. I don't quite know how. We only had the players that were physically on the pitch. They were the only ones who had fit.
We've got to go away from home and start picking up some results, and we need to start this week. You know, we've got to be ready for it. It's a big game for us, but I'm looking forward to it. It's got the makings of a real good game.
Swansea versus West Ham.
The group have been very good, very focused this week. It wouldn't have mattered if this was going on or not. It was, I'd planned for this period with Wilfred being at the African nations, so the group are very focused on what they're trying to do, and obviously there's been no problems whatsoever.
We got little recovery time for the players because we played Tuesday night. For Swansea played 8 or 9 changes at Tranmere on Saturday when they played, I think, or Sunday, so they'll be a lot fresher than us.
Leicester City versus Aston Villa.
We've got an awful lot of work to do. It's not as if it's all of a sudden the season's changed hugely. We've got an awful lot of work to do. I don't even mind being lucky winners from time to time if that's what we end up being.
We've got the best defensive record outside that top 5 in the Premier League. All we need to do is finish our good work off. We do that with goals and keep on doing what we're doing. Hopefully the goals will come.
West Brom versus Hull City.
The record, it doesn't hide anything. Only 4 wins at home in 2014. We have to make sure that we do better in our own games. We've got to. And to do that, we have to make sure we're running around and putting a performance in to make sure that the crowd are with us and they're 100% behind us.
He's a proven manager at this level who knows how to get a result and knows how to go and set the team up to make sure that they stay in this division. For all the teams at the bottom, it was a bad appointment. But for Tony himself, who I get along with very, very well, it's good to see him back.
And there it is! There is the equaliser! There might be another one. It's a goal! Unbelievable!
Goals as they go in, all 3 points. Top 2 and the bottom 6 all playing today, so let's take you round the grounds on Matchday Live on TalkSport, starting here at Goodison Park, where it's Everton against the champions Manchester City, with TalkSport's Graham Beecroft.
3 changes for the home side. Out Discan, Morales and Oviedo. In come John Stones, Leighton Baines and Aidan McGeady. They line up with Robles in goal, and across the back, Seamus Coleman, Phil Jagielka, John Stones and Leighton Baines. 2 in front of them, Mo Bezic and Gareth Barry. Then 3, Stephen Naismith, Ross Barkley and Aidan McGeady, and Romelu Lukaku up front. Manchester City will go top if they outscore Chelsea today. They've got Joe Hart in goal, one of 2 changes. Then across the back, Pablo Zabaleta, Iqbal Mangala, Martin Di Michaelis and Gael Clichy. Fernando comes in as one of the 2 holding midfielders alongside Fernandinho. Then it's Jesus Navas, Samir Nasri, David Silva and Stefan Jovetic. It's Everton against Manchester City at Goodison Park.
And I'm Ian Abrahams at Stamford Bridge, where table-topping Chelsea have left out goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois. That's a precaution because he's still got a problem with his hand, injured at Spurs. He is on the bench though, and Gary Cahill likewise on the bench. There is a place though for John Terry, who today makes appearance number 648 for the Blues. That takes him 3rd level on the list with Frank Lampard. Only Ron Harris and Peter Bonetti have played more games for this club than Terry. In goal then today is Penacek for Chelsea. The back 4 is Ivanovic, Zuma, Terry and Azpilicueta. Matic and Fabregas will hold just in front of them. Willian, Oscar and Hazard will play just behind the lone striker, who is Diego Costa. On the bench, Courtois, Felipe Luis, Ramirez, Drogba, Mikel, Remy and Cahill. As for Newcastle, they welcome back first choice goalkeeper Tim Krul after 6 weeks out for injury. The back 4 is Jan Mack, Colaccini, Williamson and Dummett. In front of them, Sissoko and Issa and Colback. and a front three of Cabela, Perez and Gouffran. But expect the Cabela and Gouffran players to drop back to just leave Perez up front, probably on his own for large portions of the game. Freddie Woodman is the reserve goalkeeper. Santon, Haidara, Vucic, Amiobi, Riviere and Johnson are on the bench. The referee is Roger East. It's Chelsea against Newcastle at Stamford Bridge.
Meanwhile, I'm Ian Danter here at the Liberty Stadium. Swansea City taking on West Ham United, and the Swans revert pretty much back to the team that went to QPR in the Premier League last time out. They went to Tranmere in the FA Cup. Only 3 survivors from that game in Tom Carroll, Nathan Dyer and Beppe Timby Gomez. They're looking to life after Wilfried